Hello YouTube, this is the Dag speaking. This is a topic that is hot right now on YouTube. It's about Napalmtube's latest revelation, or return to home, return of the prodigal son. Napalmtube, it was a YouTube anarchist slash atheist that has hence decided to drop his anarchism and his atheism and return to what is probably a statist philosophy. He just said he dropped anarchist, so I assume he's an archist or a statist right now, and embrace his former religion, Catholicism. Okay, so I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I thought prolongedly about whether I should be doing this video or not, because I do have conflicting feelings regarding Napalmtube. We were never close or anything like that, but I think he's my subscriber. At least he was, I don't know. Yeah, he has made some supportive comments on some of my videos in the past, not much. But nevertheless, I do have some things that make me feel not quite as easy about him, namely some comments left by him on some videos about morality, where I get this very needy, very desperate vibe, in the sense of a morbid, what I would call a morbid need for objective morality and stuff like that. And also some violent reactions that I have seen on at least one of his videos, where he says something to the sort of, if someone would do something bad to someone that I loved, I would totally kill the motherfucker. Okay, that's the point being made. Okay, I don't know how he is going to make it compatible, what he has said, because it was a really recent video, so I don't think he can put that onto his prior phase. I think he was already in his Christian phase when he said it, so I don't know. He's probably a little confused right now, and I can totally empathize with that. But what I cannot empathize with is people disseminating lies and falsehoods. Okay, and every person that is supportive of statism, but especially every person that is supportive of religion, be it Catholicism, Islam, Protestantism, and stuff like that, is disseminating lies. Okay, is disseminating arbitrary belief without evidence, and even against evidence and against logic. Okay, you are disseminating a general philosophy of life that is not based on empirical data, that contradicts empirical data, that is not according to logic, and that contradicts logic. Okay? I don't need to give you examples of the conundrum, you know, can God produce a rock as so heavy that he can't lift it? Whatever. It's against logic and it's against empiricism. Okay? But whatever. I'm not going to be making a video on atheism. I'm just testifying to my point of view that people, you should really unsubscribe from Napalmtube. Not because he is not a very nice guy, easygoing guy, whatever, but because those things are probably not as relevant to your own values as immerging yourself with people that are supportive of living according to truth, according to evidence, according to what is. Yes, you heard it. To what is, and not what people would like it to be. Napalmtube, I think you have issues. I think you are a weak person, psychologically and mentally speaking, but at least psychologically speaking, okay? There is a distinction between those concepts, at least I make it. What I mean is something that is quite obvious and something that Chris already stated, and that is that just because it makes you feel good doesn't make it true. Now, do you care that it's not true? You know, that's your goal. What is your goal? To be happy, right? Maybe you have realized that according to your personal organic characteristics, you cannot extract happiness from the truth. Because the truth is, we live in a world that is not fair, is not just, and we are like stages, we are like actors in a movie that we did not write. And we are performing, whether we want it or not, things that were not really decided by us. This is called determinism, and it just means that our choices, our decisions, which are facts of reality, we do make them inside of us, are alien determined. It's not agent caused, it's alien determined, okay? You can search for that. And I can totally empathize with you. Why? Because I have been in a period of my life, a couple of months ago, or 3 or 4 months ago, I don't know exactly when, in a similar existential crisis, in a sort of depressive mood, quite depressive, I would say, when I turned into determinism. And yes, that has ultimately influenced a lot on the way I look at morality, at what people call morality. And I can totally, I could totally agree with you that it is not possible to have objective morality without God. The problem is that even with God, it's not possible to have objective morality, and I don't even know why people do not point this out to you. Because even if morality was what God dictates, that doesn't make it objective. Because in that regard, God would just be one subject. Okay? God, the personal God that you believe in, is a subject that is dictating. That subject has its own values, has its own goals. So to call that objective is hardly objective, if you pardon the pun.